How to live a guilt-free life. If you want to enjoy life, if you want to live a life that is full of joy and happiness without condemnations and accusations from the devil and people, then you have to do three vital things. Number one, you have to understand that everybody sins. There are billions of people on earth, and the sin that you think that you're doing, the mistake that you think that you're doing, has been done by other billions of people on earth. So you are not alone in your mistake. You are not alone in your sin. The Bible says in Romans chapter 3, verse 23, that for all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. I don't care the title of that person you think that is without sin. A bishop, an evangelist, uh, a bishop, or an apostle. It doesn't matter. Everybody is with sin. The Bible says in Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 20, for there is not a just man on earth who does good and does not sin. Nobody on earth has the right to judge you or condemn you. Because if they want to judge you or condemn you, then they have to be perfect. And there's only one being on earth or in heaven who is perfect, and that is our God. Even the devil has no right to condemn you. The devil has no right to judge you because he himself is a rebel. So if you want to live a guilt-free life, remember that everybody on earth sins. Everybody on earth makes mistakes. So there's no point of beating yourself up. Number two, if you want to live a guilt-free life, then you have to forgive yourself. You have to be kind to yourself, and you have to be compassionate to yourself. Make yourself your best friend. Remember, when your colleagues do something that is evil against you, when your friend does something that is bad or a mistake against you, you easily forgive them. You easily say, that's okay. When your pastor or when your friend in church does something that is evil against you, you quickly forgive him. But when you yourself does something that is a mistake or a sin, you can't easily forgive yourself. Why? You make yourself your best friend and be kind to yourself. Forgive yourself for every wrong and mistake that you do, and you shall live a joyful life, a life full of happiness. Number three, if you want to live a guilt-free life, then remember that Jesus forgave us of our past, present, and future sins. He took all of it at the cross. You know, God lives outside time. So when you came to God for salvation, he saw your past, your present, and your future sins. Everything bad that you'll ever do on earth, God saw it when you came to Christ for salvation. And he took all of it and put it on the cross of Jesus Christ. So God has forgiven you of your past, present, and future sins. Hebrews chapter 10 verse 14 says that we have been perfected forever. And the Bible says in Colossians chapter 2 verse 13 that having forgiven you all trespasses. The beautiful book of the Romans chapter 8 begins with no condemnation to believers, and it ends with no separation to those who love God. There is no condemnation, and there will be never any separation between God and a believer. So if you want to live a guilt-free life, remember that God does not condemn you. He has forgiven you of your past, present, and future sins. So why, if God has forgiven you, if God has let you go, if God has forgiven you of your past, present, and future mistakes, then why should you condemn yourself of your past mistakes, of your present mistakes, and those mistakes that you think you'll do in future? If God does not hold you responsible, if God does not record your wrongs, why should you record your wrongs against yourself? This has been your advocate, Samuel Ochieng. Be blessed.